I'm gonna call this hearing to order. Okay. All right, so, the first thing on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the special magistrate hearings on February 5th, 2025. On the second page, first line, I noticed Knight is spelled N-I-G-H-T. I believe there's a K. And it's Knight Creations. I don't remember if it's Knight Creations, but I know it was Knight with a K, because that reflected his last name. With that change, then I will approve the minutes. All right, so as a reminder, if everybody could please turn off your cell phone, put them on silent, so as to not disturb today's hearings. My name is Monica Schmecker. I'm the appointed special magistrate to hear today's code enforcement proceedings as provided for in Chapter 2, Article 5 of the Fort Myers Beach Land Development Code and Florida Statutes, Chapter 162. I'm a licensed Florida attorney, a certified mediator, and qualified arbitrator, and I'm qualified to serve as the appointed special magistrate for the town of Fort Myers Beach. We've approved the minutes, and I see that we have violation case on the agenda. So the next thing we'll do is hear that. Is anybody here for those hearings? Okay. These are quasi-judicial hearings, which means that they're similar to a case in court. However, the rules are less formal. Formal rules of evidence do not apply, but fundamental due process will apply and govern the proceedings. In each case, I'll listen to the facts and evidence before me and apply the facts to the applicable law. I believe there's only one. There's a couple. Okay. So the cases will be heard in these order. If we do have that second one on the agenda, it looks like it's a continued case. In all cases, the town does have the burden of proof to prove any violations, and everybody who's here to speak on will have an opportunity to do so. So let me go back to that. Excuse me, I'm having everything closed out. Give me 1 second so I can pull up the case, and then we'll have you call the case. Okay. Okay, at this time, everybody who's going to provide testimony, if you could stand up so you could be sworn in, please. And raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The town can call its first case, which is F&B case number 2024-1151, address 207 Driftwood Lane, Praras Builders, LLC.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Officer Batt. I'm a code and compliance officer for the town of Fort Myers Beach, and I've served in the capacity for approximately 11 months with 5 years prior experience elsewhere. I've been sworn in and will provide testimony and documentation regarding case number 2024-1151 for the address 207 Driftwood Lane, Fort Myers Beach, Florida 33931. The respondent did bring the property into full compliance on or before March 4th, 2025. I'd like to ask that true, accurate, and unaltered copies of the affidavit of compliance and photos be entered into the record, which I have available.
Will this follow the other exhibits that are already in? I think there's A, B, and C, and D.
There's also attached a copy of the email that I received on, I believe, the 27th that I responded to this morning, just finally getting it, acknowledging.
Both the same.
Yeah, they're both the same. Acknowledging that it was in compliance in my response this morning. I have spoken with the respondent, and they're here to pretty much say they agree with the whole discussion.
Okay. Sure, I will admit these. I don't know if they have a copy.
Yes.
Okay. I will admit this, and will we do this as Exhibit E?
Okay.
I think, yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, A, B, C, and D is already on the file. So, all right, so we'll admit this as E.
At this time, the town would like to ask that the case be recorded as there is was a violation, but now complied. No daily fines and a $250 administrative fee be assessed for bringing the case before the special magistrate. Upon full payment of the $250 administrative fee, the case would be closed. I have already discussed it with them as well, and they just pretty much stood by so that you could ask them if they had actually agreed with it or not.
Sure. Would you like to come on up?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you please state your name?
Yeah, my name is Hema Prasad Kasireddy. I am the managing member and partner of the Pradas Builders LLC.
Okay,
So I discussed with the city officials and, like, we agree that and the fees, whatever administrative fees of $250 plus.
okay. Administrative fee of $250, no daily fines.
No daily fines, yes.
Okay. Okay. Is that's it?
That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Simple, easy.
All right,
Thank you.
simple and easy. Okay. Is that all for that one? Okay. Then I'll issue an order within the next few days, with that. We'll find the violation, it's been brought into compliance, no daily fine, and a $250 administrative fee.
Yeah, and I already advised them that once we receive that order, I'll email them so they can just go ahead and take care of it on there.
Okay, perfect. And, do you have a time period or anything as far as payment is concerned?
I think 30 days is more than,
Okay. All right. Okay, let me get back to the agenda. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so that's it for that one. And then we have a continued case, FMB case number 2024-0786. Property owner is Mr. Lyons. It says Lyons Henry, I think it's Henry Lyons.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe, okay. Property address 7864 Buccaneer Drive.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Officer Bat. I'm a code officer for the town of Fort Myers Beach and have served in the capacity of approximately 11 months and 5 years prior experience elsewhere. I have been sworn in and will provide testimony and documentation regarding the case 2024-0786 for the address 7864 Buccaneer Drive, Fort Myers Beach, Florida 33931. After the special magistrate hearing on January 14th, 2025, and the continuance ordered to March 5th, 2025, today's date, the respondent did bring the property into full compliance on or before February 18th, 2025. I would like to ask that true, accurate, and unaltered copies of an affidavit of compliance, photos, and an email chain between the property owner and myself be entered into the record.
Thank you. Are we bringing this in as Exhibit E?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, Exhibit E is admitted.
At this time, Your Honor, the town would like to ask that the case be recorded as there was a violation, but now complied. No daily fines be assessed, and a $250 one-time administrative fee be assessed for bringing this case before the special magistrate. Upon full payment of $250 administrative fee, the case would be closed, allowing 60 days to bring this payment in due to hardship.
Okay, is that all?
Mhm.
The respondent is not here.
The email chain.
I see that there is communication. Okay, so I will issue an order finding that the property had been in violation and it has been brought into compliance. No daily fine will be assessed. The $250 administration fee will apply, and they will have 60 days to pay the $250 fee. I'm sorry, yeah, 60 days. And, all right, I think that's it, right? Was there anything else for that one?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want to bring, and maybe I should have said this in the other one, but do you want to bring the other ones into a status to check in a, maybe 2 months from now to make sure that they've been paid?
Yeah, that's probably, I
Okay.
would, I apologize.
No, that's okay. I should have brought up in the other one. Okay. All right, let me go back to the agenda. I believe that is that it? Wait, hang on, sorry. Every time I click, it goes to a different one, so. All right, so we do have a compliance status update, which is Selhart Properties, property address 32 Fairview Boulevard. Do you have that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Officer Bat. I'm a code compliance officer for the town of Fort Myers Beach and have served in capacity for approximately 11 months and 5 years prior experience elsewhere. I have been sworn in and will provide testimony and documentation regarding case number 20240680 for the address of 32 Fairview Boulevard, Fort Myers Beach, Florida 33931. After the special magistrate hearing on January 14th, 2025, the respondent had until February 4th to bring the 2025 to bring the property into compliance to avoid daily fines of $250. The property was in full compliance by January 30th, 2025. I would like to ask that true, accurate, and unaltered copies of affidavit of compliance and photos be entered into the record.
Thank you. Do you have an exhibit number on this one? I don't.
Do we have an exhibit number for this one? It will be D. This is what's in the file then. We do not.
Okay, that's okay.
My apologies.
No, that's okay. I have the what's in the file would be red sheet, the order, and then just the notice of status of compliance. So, well, this is status of compliance is Exhibit C. So you want to call this one Exhibit D?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll do that. It might be the same one, actually. That's okay. We'll call it Exhibit D, even if it's a repeat. That way we have them for, okay. All right.
Your Honor, seeing as the property had done majority of the work prior to the January 14th, 2025 hearing and finished within the time limits the special magistrate allowed the town, would like to ask that the case be recorded as there was a violation, but now complied. No daily fines be assessed. The $250 administration fee that was ordered in on January 14th, 2025 be waived, and upon receiving the signed order, I will close the case.
Okay, so I will issue an order of compliance and waiving the $250 fee.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Is that it for that one?
That's it.
Okay, I think that's it for the status. Let me go back to the agenda.
So we have.
Okay, all right. Perfect. Okay, are there any other items to address?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then we can adjourn.